for almost 30 years. I dreamt of the moment when I would finally see him stripped of his rank and title, when he would suddenly find himself without a friend in the world, without the power of his birthright. And I've had that moment now. And I took no joy from it. Have you thought about what will become of him when we return to Deep Space Nine?
I plan to speak with Chancellor Gowron to try and find Kor some assignment on the home world.
I'll have a word with Gowron as well.
Bridge to General Martok.
Yes.
Pardon the interruption, sir. Our sensors have detected a large body of enemy ships.
On my way. Where are they?
Their warp signatures are bearing directly astern. They're Jem'Hadar fighters. They appear to be pursuing us.
How can that be?
The lead ship is using some sort of long-range tachyon scanner to penetrate our cloaks.
Does the Dominion possess such a device?
They do now.
How many ships?
I've identified 10 vessels so far. They're gaining on us.
How long before we are within their weapons range?
2 hours, 12 minutes.
Oh. Have you located the Defiant?
Yes, sir. They're waiting for us in the Commander sector with 7 Federation starships. It will take us 3 hours, 45 minutes to reach them.
If the Jem'Hadar could be forced to drop out of warp for only 10 minutes, they would not have time to catch up with us before we rendezvous with the Defiant.
Fine theory, but how do we execute it?
We could disrupt their warp fields with an inverse graviton burst. It would force them to drop an impulse until the gravitons dissipated.
We would need to generate a massive burst to disrupt the warp field of a fleet that size.
A single bird of prey could do it by diverting warp power to the main deflector.
How long would that delay them?
They could reinitialize their warp cores in less than 2 minutes.
If I could engage them in battle while they're still an impulse, it would delay them even longer. I know I could do it.
I mean, you could do it.
The Orville's captain and first officer are dead, and the Sleeven's deflector is damaged and cannot generate a graviton burst. And the Ningtao's captain is too young and inexperienced. I am the logical choice.
But Orv, this means that you'd be sacrificing the entire crew of the Ningtao.
I have thought about that. We could be most of the crew over before I take command. I would only need 6 volunteers.
Signal the Ningtao. Someone prepare for a change in command.
Cherry Skittles, they're the best, almost orange Skittles are the very best, better than the cherry or the orange are the very best, better than very, very, very cherry, very better than the very orange, very cherry, orange, cherry, very cherry, orange, cherry. Drunk.
They often let the promise of the future obscure the glories of the past.
Is there points to this nostalgic indulgence?
Only that they are. Even Martok, who for all his flaws is a great man, even Martok is but a child compared to you or me. They are quick to judge, slow to forgive. They still have much to learn. We are being pursued by a Jem'Hadar fleet. Worf believes he can stop them with a single chip. How? It's a good plan, but it has one flaw. It depends entirely on Worf successfully engaging the whole enemy fleet, if only for a short time. It can be done. The key is to confuse their senses in the opening moments with a spread of torpedoes. Perhaps. But it would take a man with 3 times his experience to accomplish such a feat. And such a man would have to be certain of his abilities. Such a man would not take the job unless he were certain. It has been an honor serving with you, Kor, son of Reinhardt. I take it?
Yes.
I wanted to wish you well. I look forward to seeing you at the gates to Stovapore.
As do I.
Do you have any message you want me to convey to Jadzia? When I reach the halls of the hallowed dead, I will find your beloved and remind her that her husband is a noble warrior. He still loves no one but her. Goodbye, my friend. Live well. Long live the Empire. If they succeed, you can drink to their courage. And if they fail, you can still drink to their courage.
The Ningtao's closing on the enemy. She's initiated the graviton first. Their warp field are destabilizing. They're dropping to Nimbus.
Like Taylor's 10. How many?
All of them. The Ningtao has dropped out of warp. She's engaging the enemy.
Today was not my day to die.
But then, Kor.
You surprised me outside transport with a high full spray.
I hope that old fool understands what he's doing. How goes the battle?
We're approaching the limit of our sensor range. But it appears that the enemy formation has collapsed. The Ningtao is maneuvering rapidly. She's taking heavy fire from the Jethadar. I've lost contact.
One ship. Against 10. Doesn't seem possible.
He will succeed. He is Kor, the Dharma Master.
Done it. The Jethadar are out of time. They can no longer overtake us before we reach the device.
How did the pompous old man hold off an entire Jethadar fleet with only one ship?
Does it matter?
Derek, give me that bottle. To Kor, the Dahar Master. A noble warrior to the end.
Mikokara Endokira.
Don't jump,